What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, ex-Rockerman X, and I apologize for how I look. I know I look like shit, but oh well at the moment. But yeah, I know this video is a week late, but again, because sickness, stuff like that, or not really sickness, but voice-wise, this video is a week late, as already mentioned, but yeah, I'm here with my WWE Extreme Rules 2015 review, and again, apologize for being a week late, but you know what? Whatever. At least it's here, right? But overall, this pay-per-view, not gonna lie, I actually quite enjoyed it. That's really all I gotta say. I really kind of quite enjoyed this pay-per-view. No complaints about it other than one at the end. But that's just, I guess, but obviously it would just be, it's like a storyline to play. But anyway, again, like I said though, this pay-per-view I really did quite enjoy. And the first match of the night, on the kickoff show, pre-show, whatever you want to call it, we got Bad News Barrett versus Neville. Since we all know that Daniel Bryan was unable to compete, or most people already knows. But yeah, Bad News Barrett versus Neville, or AJ Neville. Overall, I enjoyed this match for the kickoff show. This was a really back and forth match between Barrett and Neville with a bunch of close moments, and I have no complaints on this match. Overall, Neville won though. Woo, thank God. The new guy, Neville. Hey, I kind of like the way WWE's hyping him up. They're not making him shit like they have majority of the NXT guys have been called up, but yeah. Overall, though, Neville picked up the win, and I give his match a 2.5 out of 5, like always, but yeah. And now we move on to the main card. In this first match, gotta say, I don't care what people say about this match. This was absolutely my favorite match of the night. It was the most fun to watch and enjoy, and overall, I just really did enjoy this match over most of it. But we have the Chicago Street Fight, Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Now this match, again, really liked. We got the second Ambrose clothesline spot when he was outside the ring. The car driving away, such the car comeback, and the chair spots at the actual end of the match. I love it. I mean, that fake out too, but car drive away, car comeback. Obviously, they weren't really fighting on the streets of Chicago. But it's just nice to see, though, because, again, with the car drive away, we saw Harper driving, and Ambrose was, like, in the passenger seat, basically. And then we come back, Ambrose is the one driving. It's just funny. And I really did enjoy this match. Overall, we got two lunatics fighting it out. No complaints on this match. I loved it all the way through. From the very beginning all the way until like an hour later, all the way until the hour later end. It was just a great match. Overall, though, Dean Ambrose picks up a win, ending his winless pay-per-view streak over Luke Harper. And I give this match a flat 4. A 4.0. Really all I gotta say about this match. Now, the next match of the night, the Kiss Me Arse, or the Kiss My Arse match between Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus. I really don't know what to say about this match. And the only thing I really have to say about this match, then again, there is always me saying, oh, well, then again, there is me saying, oh, well, what about Cena's matches? Well, that's not what I'm talking about here. It's just because the Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus Kiss My Ass, or Kiss My Arse match, whatever you want to say, just felt like a typical Dolph Ziggler match in my opinion. He gets his, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Dolph Ziggler and I like Sheamus, but this match just seemed like a typical Ziggler match all the way through. He gets his ass kicked all the way throughout the match and Evely ends up winning. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's just, then again, you can say the same about John Cena too, but it's just, I don't know. That's really all I gotta say. Overall, though, that's really all I gotta say about this match. Nothing special, nothing fancy. It's just, I don't even know what to say. I mean, they seem like they're deep pushing Ziggler, but then he wins a lot still, and I really don't know what to say. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Ziggler and I like Sheamus, but I just don't know what to say other than it seemed like a typical Dolph Ziggler match. Overall, though, Ziggler did pick up the win, and I give the match a 2.5. And the next match tonight, in this next match, I really like too as well. the WWE Tag Team Championship match, The New Day versus Kidd and Cesaro. Ultimately, this match, good match all the way through. I have no complaints about it. And I'm really glad to see that The New Day got some recognition that they most likely deserve. Because, to be honest, those New Day sucks. Those New Day sucks chants are really starting to become annoying to me. Not gonna lie. They're really becoming annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Kidd and Cesaro. But I also like The New Day because you got Kofi, well, mainly because of Kofi. To be honest, is why I like The New Day, because I like Kofi. But yeah, overall, this match was a nice, played-out match all the way through. I mean, Natalya getting involved and stuff like that, really, really good. Or she didn't really get involved in the match, per se, but she did slap shit out of Xavier, which is kind of funny. But overall, again, I did enjoy this match, though, however, the New Day, and new champs. New Day pick up the win. I know I'm being stupid right now, but yeah, New Day pick up the win. Okay, the main people who picked the win was Kofi and Big E. Best way to put it. Pick up the win over Kidd and Cesaro, become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Overall, though, I do give this match a 3. That's the way to put it. The next match. Man, I feel like I'm going through this review really, really quickly, though. But I'm gonna not talk about the match. Like I said, I really did like this pay-per-view, though. I mean, just to the Bo Dallas and Ryback segment, I actually liked. Then again, the Bo Dallas is hilarious as is. And now you can kind of see the more heel side of Bo Dallas whenever he decided to show up. Kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, on to the next match. We got the United States Championship match, which was a Russian chain match, John Cena versus Rusev. And overall, another enjoyable match. And then again, for what it was, it's always enjoyable. Because we haven't really seen a match where someone's been strapped together. Or, like, strapped by wrist or whatever for a long while now. At least to my knowledge. I mean, but overall, too, with any Rusev match, too, lately. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I'm, like, backing away from the mic, coming forward. I apologize for that. But overall, too, lately, it just seemed like it's been an ongoing thing with the Lana distractions throughout the Rusev matches. But overall, I'm not complaining. Lana. Which, actually, believe me or not, I didn't know until last week or sometime this past week that she was actually based off a Rocky character. Didn't know that. I feel stupid for not knowing that, but hey. But, yeah. And the ending to the match, for what it was actually good. I'm not gonna lie. The ending of the match was good. And then again, the whole throughout the match is good for what it was. Again, a Russian chain match or any match in general where two people are strapped together. So I'm not complaining. Overall, John Cena picked up the win, retained his United States Championship. Overall, gives the match a 3. Simple as that. I've only gone so quick with this review. I don't know why. But, oh god, this next match I can rant on about forever. I have nothing special to say about this next match, which is the Divas Championship match, Nikki Bella versus Naomi. And before I say anything, when it comes to me trashing the Divas, I don't necessarily, it's not me trashing the Divas themselves. I know they put in hard work for what they do as well. It's just, my main issue with the Divas is the writing and the storyline stuff and stuff like that. That's my main beef. I mean, I might seem like I trash the Divas themselves, but I don't really mean to trash the Divas themselves. It's just, I have a thing against the writing they have for them. I mean, then again, I'm from a different time where Divas were more, I can name multiple Divas off my head that I am more prone to like. Like, I like Candice Michelle, Kelly, Mickie James, freaking Candice Michelle, Stacy Keibler, Trish Stratus, Alita, Melina. I mean, back then in those times, Beth Phoenix even, but back then in those times, it seemed like the Divas were so much better. Since they weren't in like a PG era, you could do so much more with the Divas itself. I mean, really. I mean, bra and panties matches, anything scandalous you could do with the Divas. Nowadays, it's just the storylines and the story writing and the personality, character stuff where divas aren't that good. Because the only good divas they have, honestly now, and it's not because of the divas themselves, it's because of the goddamn creative in the goddamn back. The Bella Twins. May not be the best, but I like the Bella Twins. Even though I never really mentioned them before, but I do like them. Let me see. Natalia, probably one of the only ones. Paige, one of the only better ones. And even though sadly, and AJ Lee before she retired. The divas have no character to them. That's my main beef, and it's just, yeah, that's probably all I'm going to say. But you all know my list of perfect divas from back in the day. And again, my beef with divas isn't with the divas, it's with the creative and back not giving them anything. I mean, even with this Naomi heel turn, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. The divas nowadays are just eye candy. Majority of them. I mean, they don't even use a lot of the. And plus, they don't even use a lot of the divas they have anymore, unless it's for some. Give me a second. That was disgusting. But yeah, as I was saying, they don't even use a lot of the divas anymore unless it's for a battle royal, a tag team match, whatever. It's just fucking ridiculous. That's really all my beef with divas is the creative in the back and they're not using their divas correctly, like they used to. And again, as I said, the only good divas to me that are in the now era, again, the Bella Twins, Paige, Natalia, and AJ Lee before she retired. That's all I gotta say. But overall, back to the Divas Championship match, Nikki Bella versus Naomi. And Nikki Bella. This match was overall okay at best. That's really all I gotta say. I mean, really, I was occupied and I was actually watching the match, but I did enjoy this match, however, even if it was slightly enjoying it. But overall, Nikki Bella picked up the win over Naomi, retaining her Divas Championship, and I give this match just a flat 2. That's really all I gotta say. I apologize if I'm redundant with my Divas rants, but I'm sorry. Now we have the next match tonight, which is another good match. The last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Big Show. Overall, I enjoyed this match. Why? 2 hard hitters going at it. Just with the spots they had, the table spots, the barricade spots, and Roman Reigns pulling a Brock Lesnar after destroying the Spanish announce table. He basically destroyed the English announce table, that one that we all hear, the one that I hear at least, by flipping over the announce table on to Big Show, pulling a Brock Lesnar. Overall, this match was an enjoyable match for the hype. I mean, I don't understand why after a month ago, Roman Reigns is in the title picture, why they're feeding him to Big Show, but overall, enjoy match. Roman Reigns picked up the win, and give me a second. Well, I can always do it later. Never mind. Maybe. Okay, now I can actually go ahead and do it now. There, I just did it now. I keep forgetting to put W's on some of these because I enjoy the match that much. But yeah, overall, Roman Reigns did pick up. What the fuck just happened? Oh well, I'll fix it later. But overall, Roman Reigns did pick up the win over Big Show, and I give his match a 4. Now we have the last match of the night. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Inside a steel cage. The RKO is banned while Kane is the keeper of the gate. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. Now this match, this is where my main complaint comes in. And either way, it would have ended with Rollins still retaining the championship. But I'll get on that here in a second. Overall, like I said, I did enjoy this match, however. I mean, I just laughed my ass off whenever Randy used the pedigree. I mean, I like Triple H. So, that's kind of why I kind of laughed, because I like Triple H and seeing Orton using the pedigree. This made me laugh a little bit, to be honest. I really don't know what to say about this match, though. I mean, overall, again, I enjoyed it. It's still cage match for what it was. Of course, J&J Security tries to get involved like always, and Kane actually seemingly trying to do the right job for once. I'm running out of breath because I'm still kind of sick, but anyway. Just, this match, I don't think what to say about it. No, I remember now. I already had it planned out what I was going to talk about, too. Speaking of Seth Rollins, since I had never made a video about it, though, banning the curb stomp. I mean, this is kind of relevant because we didn't see the curb stomp at all through this match. It's kind of relevant, but WWE banning the curb stomp. And the next night on Raw after Extreme Rules, we saw Seth Rollins' new finisher. It's just a DDT. I mean, it looked like the old school Dirty Deeds, because we all know that the Dirty Deeds basically got changed to a Future Shock. But it just looked like the old school Dirty Deeds except reversed. It looked like another style DDT. I mean, what? Can they not keep people's original fin? I mean, I understand the curb stomp being banned. I can understand, I mean, concussion, neck injury, whatever. But the point of it is, though, it's just, I find it bullshit. I mean, why? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not really a fan of Seth Rollins. Been taking away the curb stomp is like taking away. I mean, does he even do the Seth Walker anymore? I mean, the Seth Walker. If they got rid of the curb stomp, let him use a Seth Walker instead of using a DDT. Or even, I'm trying to think, the Bronco, or not the Bronco Buster, the Turnbuckle Powerbomb would even be a better finisher. But the reason why I really want to point that out is because it is relevant to this point since he didn't use the curb stomp. And this slides me into my only complaint about this match. Overall, the shenanigans stuff between J&J Security was funny as fuck. Got Kane shenanigans, choke powerbombing, choke slamming, both J&J Security and Rollins and Orton. But my complaint of this match is the RKO was banned, yes. But we saw Orton use the RKO against Kane. Someone who wasn't even officially a competitor in the match. Well, no, he wasn't even a competitor in the match at all. He just got involved. But then after the RKO to Orton, we see Seth Rollins use the RKO. After you see Orton use the RKO to Kane, we see Rollins use the RKO to Randy. That is a bunch of bullshit controversial win right there, but technically shouldn't have. I mean, as I said, no matter what, Rollins would have walked away with the championship. But technically, shouldn't have Rollins got disqualified right then and there? Say anything about it. Randy wasn't banned from using the RKO. Technically, he was banned from using the RKO. But it wasn't that. It was just the RKO maneuver was banned. So think about it. I mean, now I admit, I didn't watch Raw the next night. I just saw bits and pieces here and there. And I didn't watch SmackDown either, which, yeah. So tell me this. If the RKO was banned, how can Rollins use it and get by with it and still technically win the match? Again, though, it should have ended in some sort of DQ there, but overall, either way, even if it was, Rollins still would have walked out champion. Kind of bullshit, if you ask me. Because Rollins, fuck Rollins. That's really all I gotta say. Oh shit! But overall, again, Rollins did pick up the win. And overall, I did enjoy this match. Wasn't as high as rated as some, but I give this match a 3.5. That's really all I gotta say, and this does it for my week late Extreme Rules review. Next week's video, again, is probably going to be another thing that's going to be a week late, which is probably going to be my opinions on the, Chris Jericho podcast on W Network with Stephanie, hopefully, if I can find it. But yeah, again, this pay-per-view was actually, again, enjoyable for what it was, for it being Extreme Rules, for it being the fallout from WrestleMania. That's really all I gotta say. As always, if you guys miss me talking about anything, my ratings will be down in the description. My Facebook, my Twitter, and my Twitch channel, which I've been trying to get back into live streaming since trying to get over my sickness, whatever you want to call it, will all be down in the description. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new and you still happen to like my content. And until next time, rockers, live free and rock. Well, and rock. There you go. Instead of doing that, you gotta do that. So yeah, but yeah, until next time, rockers. I know I'm just stalling here, but live free and rock.